YouTube family, what's good? What's good? This is Lee for Lee Fitness, Spirituality, Tarot, and Astrology. If you are watching this video on Facebook or Instagram, you can catch the entire video on YouTube. Okay, so this is the astrology report for all 12 signs for the new moon in Scorpio, which will occur at 12:07 a.m. November 15th. So we're going to talk about this new moon in Scorpio, and we're going to talk about what Scorpio represents. Okay, so Scorpio, it represents power. Okay, Scorpio represents wealth. Scorpio represents other people's money. Okay, Scorpio represents loans, taxes, assets, property, inheritances, death. Okay, permanent change and transformation. It rules the deep emotions, jealousy, hate. Okay, so we must understand that Scorpio is a very, very, very intense energy. Okay, and this energy is going to show as we go on. Okay, Scorpio also is the detective. Okay, it rules secrets. It rules getting down to the bottom of things. I must find out. Obsession. Okay, so these are the type of energies that will be around for the next 28 days. Okay. So I want to talk about the 4 planets that are going to have a major impact. Actually, there's 6, but we're going to talk about the immediate 4, okay? As we know, 2020 has been a very, very, very trying year, especially for the cardinal signs, okay? Aries, Libra, Capricorn, Cancer. It has been very difficult because we have a stellium, which is when you have 3 or more planets in the same sign. We have Saturn, Jupiter, and Pluto, which are the big 3, okay, that gives us our daily routine, all in the sign of Capricorn, okay? So I want y'all to understand what this means. The Capricorn energy is the ruling energy of the world right now. Everyone is in Capricorn energy, okay? So let me repeat these planets again. You have Pluto, which is the ruler of Scorpio and the ancient ruler of Aries in Capricorn. You have Jupiter, which is the ruler of Sagittarius and the ancient ruler of Pisces in Capricorn. Okay? And then you have Saturn, which is the ruler of Capricorn and the ancient ruler of Aquarius in its own sign. Okay? So Capricorn energy is the dominant energy of the world right now. Okay? So let's talk about Saturn, the ruler of Capricorn, because this planet is the planet that is causing the difficulty that's been going on all year. Let's talk about what Saturn rules. And this is the 10th house of Capricorn. Saturn rules your past. Okay? It rules your history. It's debt. Okay? So we can equate debt to us being off and not working. People owe landlords money. All of that. Karma. Okay? We don't even have to talk about karma. Restrictions. Okay? The coronavirus. Social distancing. Okay? Darkness and depression. Okay? And our physical foundation. Our bones. Okay? So this is what the Capricorn energy is hitting on for everybody, okay? So those are the main energies of the world all this year. I'm going to repeat it again. Our past, our history, debt, karma, restrictions, darkness, depression, okay? Our physical foundation, okay? Saturn also rules terrorism and the occult. I forgot to throw that in there. So you could even equate terrorism to all of these protests where they tearing up cities for police violence and all of that. You can even equate that to that, okay? So we're going to go to the second planet, Pluto, the ruler of Scorpio, which the sun and the moon will be in on the 15th, all right? Pluto represents death and destruction. It represents wealth. It represents sex. It represents danger, okay? It represents regeneration, okay? And matter of fact, y'all, Pluto represents terrorism. I meant to say Pluto represents terrorism and occultism, okay? And then we're going to go to the third planet, Jupiter. Jupiter rules luck, expansion, growth, teaching, travel, philosophy, justice, law, and religion. So there's law and religion, okay, in Jupiter, but that's in Capricorn. So it's going to give you whatever you're dealing with law and religion, which is probably the restrictions or karma of that. Remember, that's in the other planet, Saturn. It will combine all three of these planets together. So this is why we have multiple energies. And then when you add Uranus, which will be an opposition at this sun, Uranus is the planet of surprises, chaos, upheaval, lightning strikes, risks. Okay, it's the planet of humanity, astrology, detachment, separation, rebellion. Okay, all of these things are what's going on right now in the world. Every last one of them. This is what's going on in the world. And Scorpio is going to make it even more intense because Scorpio is about getting to the bottom of things. And it rules the deepest dark emotions. Hate, jealousy, revenge, obsession. Okay? So this is going to be a very trying time. Okay? So, another aspect of the sun that we're going to talk about. This sun in Scorpio is going to be squaring Mars and Venus. Okay? And Uranus. As you know, Venus is our desires, our relationships of all kinds, and our money. So there's going to be an opposition there. Remember, Scorpio is the detective, getting to the bottom of things. I want to know what's going on. Venus is our relationships. Okay? It's squaring Mars. Also, Mars is arguments, fights. Okay? Guns, knives. That's why I said this is going to be a very trying time for relationships of any kind, dealing with authority figures, your supervisors, the police. All of these type of things are going to be trying times. And guys, believe me, do not get into arguments, fights, especially with police officers, your supervisor, authority figures, anybody that's in authority, your mother, your father, because you can't win that. Okay, it's going to not turn out good. Okay, so I want to talk about, before I go into the signs, I want to talk about what is going on just this week with energy. Okay, today at 4:55 we have Mercury going into Scorpio at 0 degrees. Okay, 2 days from now, November 12th, we have Jupiter conjunct Pluto. There's two of those three planets again at 22 degrees Capricorn. Okay. On the 13th, Mars goes direct. Remember, Mars is in retrograde, so it's not at its full strength. That's arguments, fights, friendly and unfriendly competition. That planet is going direct. So now the energy is going to be coming forward. And that's what I'm talking about arguments and disagreements, okay? Mars also rules inflammation, cuts, scrapes, burns, infections. So anybody that has arthritis, gout, all of these type of things are going to flare up and bother you in the next 28 days possibility, okay? Because this sun in Scorpio is opposition to Uranus, which is in Taurus. Taurus rules physical earth. Scorpio rules permanent change and transformation. So we're still talking earthly events, earthquakes, hurricanes, okay? Anything, landslides, any kind of major earth event. In the next 28 days, there could be one that happens, okay? So let's talk about Capricorn again. Capricorn also rules the rich and the famous. It also rules politicians and authority figures, okay? And the sun is in Scorpio. Scorpio rules death, permanent change, transformation. So when you talk about permanent change and transformation, we can also revert that to the presidency. Okay, Scorpio is power. So we just saw a transfer of power from Donald Trump to Joe Biden. Okay, permanent change and transformation. All right. So you can see how these energies can work. They work according to the alignments of these planets and what's going on at this particular time. We must understand that we can link all of this up. Okay? So guys, as you do know, I want to talk about a part of Scorpio that nobody likes to talk about. Scorpio represents death, okay? So you got Scorpio in the 10th house of the rich and the famous and the politicians. In the next 28 days, you could see a politician possibly pass away, somebody rich and famous pass away, get exposed for sexual misconduct, or um, uh, get exposed for the abuse of authority, okay? Because Capricorn is authority figures. So we have to look at these things going down. Matter of fact, as you can see, two famous people already died in the last week. You had Sean Connery and Alex Trebek. May they rest in peace for Jeopardy. So look for those more type of shocking, surprising deaths. As a matter of fact, look for shocking and unexpected news for the next 28 days because of Uranus is opposition to that sun, okay? So, I'm trying to think. Scorpio again. Listen, guys. If you are an Aries, a Libra, a Capricorn, Cancer, okay, this sun is going to be real intense for you if you're involved in any kind of a toxic relationship. It's going to come into effect, especially the people who are between 18 and 23 degrees. 18 and 28. 18 and 28 degrees. So guys, remember, you got to look at your birth natal charts. Anything that you have between 18 and 28 degrees in your sun, moon, rising, Venus, Mercury, Mars, anything that's 18 to 28 degrees, that's where the action is going to be at with this new moon. That's where the action is going to be at. 18 to 28 degrees, okay? The signs that will be most affected are the cardinal signs, okay? Again, Aries, Libra, Capricorn, Cancer. The fixed signs, Aquarius, Leo, Taurus, Scorpio, okay? Those are the signs that are going to be immediately between 18 and 28 degrees that are going to feel this the most. So look at your charts, guys. Remember, do not just rely on your birthday sign. It's the entire chart, okay? Sun, moon, rising, Venus. This is what we want to look at. Sun, moon, rising sign, and Venus, okay? So also look out for anything. What else could even happen during this time? A mass shootings, violence because of the Mars-Scorpio connection. Okay. What else could happen? A domestic violence event that can go national, like a wife could stab her husband 100 times or some crazy mess like that. We have to be very careful with our anger during this time and the decisions that we make. Okay. So guys, I'm going to do the 12 signs, all 12 signs, and how this moon is going to affect each sign. Remember, guys, look at your sun, moon, rising, and Venus sign, okay? So we're going to start with Scorpio. The sun is in Scorpio. Scorpio, this will be your first house if you're 18 to 28 degrees. If you're a Scorpio that is low numbers, this will be in your 12th house. It will not be in your first house, okay? So the first house of Scorpio is your appearance, your health, your body, anything your attitude. You are going to be trying to clean house and get to the bottom of anything that is not in standing with you. Okay, there could be new beginnings in your appearance, new beginnings in your health. There could be new beginnings in your body, your attitude, okay? Or there could be endings, all right? Or there could be premonitions, new thoughts, new ideas, okay? Because this is a new moon. New moons are new beginnings, okay? Next sign, Sagittarius. Sagittarius, this new moon will be in your 12th house, okay? The 12th house of karma, healing, closure, okay? Addictions, self-sabotaging behaviors, okay? Imprisonment, hospitals, okay? So Sagittarius people, if you got Sagittarius, sun, moon, rising, Venus, be very careful of doing anything against the law because you have the 12th house of imprisonment, okay, in there. So, and you got hospitals, so be very careful, okay? Self-sabotaging behaviors, okay? The subconscious, what's hidden, secrets, lies. This is all in the 12th house, okay? Spirituality, all right? So Sagittarius, it's been a rough year for you too, but you got some good energy coming up next month. And then we got the Aquarius, the Jupiter Saturn conjunction in Aquarius, and that should be a lot better energy for you, okay? So the next sign is Capricorn. Capricorn, we have the 11th house of your groups and friends you associate with, okay? Your hopes and wishes, the future, technology, astrology, detachment, separation, and rebellion, okay? Freedom and independence. So there could be new beginnings in all of that. There's a new moon, okay? You could find out a secret about that, about your friends in the groups that you hang with, okay? You could find out maybe they weren't your friends, okay? Or maybe these groups you don't want to hang with no more. Either way, it's going to be a beginning or an ending, okay? Or a secret found out in this energy. Okay, next sign, Aquarius. Aquarius, this is in your 10th house of your career, your long-term goals, okay? So there could be new beginnings in this, okay? Your image, your public image, okay? Your father, masculinity, okay? Your status in the world, okay? So there could be new beginnings in all of these areas for an Aquarius person, or they could find out secrets in this area, all right? The 5th sign is Pisces. Pisces, you have the 9th house of travel, wisdom, philosophy, higher learning, teaching, okay? Ethics, law, and religion. So Pisces, there could be new beginnings there or endings there, okay? The next sign we have is Aries, okay? And this is one of the signs I'm talking about. Aries, you have the 8th house of sex, intimacy, shared finances, your partner's resources, other people's money, taxes, loans, property, inheritances, death, okay? So if anyone loses a loved one during this time, my condolences. Permanent change and transformation, hate, jealousy, revenge, obsession, and Aries, this is really going to be a focus because, again, the sun is squaring your sign in your planet. So you're really going to feel this 8th house, especially in relationships. You're going to be trying to get to the bottom of anything that you feel like is not right in your relationships, okay? The next sign, this also goes for the next sign, Taurus. You have the 7th house of marriage and partnerships of any kind, okay? So there could be secrets in that, or there could be new beginnings in that, all right? You have hidden and unforeseen enemies. So there could be beginnings or endings there. Legal matters, contracts of any kind, equality, sharing, okay? So these are some of the issues that could be ending or beginning, or you could be finding out something that you don't want to find out because, again, Scorpio rules secrets, okay? The next sign is Gemini, all right? Gemini, you have the 6th house of your work, your service to others, how you organize things, your health and hygiene, okay? Your food intake, your sleeping patterns, your pets, okay? So there could be beginnings or endings there, or you could find out something about your work, your service to others, or whatever. Your analytical nature is going to be off the hook because you're going to be into analyzing mode, all right? Leo, this will take place in your 4th house of your home, your family, okay? Your children, your foundations, your emotion, okay? Women, okay? So there could be secrets there. There could be endings there. There could be beginnings there, all right? The next sign is Virgo, all right? Virgo, we are in the 3rd house of communication, your mind, the way that you think, all right? Technology, okay? The internet, social media, all right? Your siblings, your aunts and uncles, your neighbors, okay? Your car, short distance travel, okay? And be careful of accidents. Anytime you have the 3rd house, there could be accidents involved because the 3rd house deals with your car and short distance travel and distance altogether, okay? So be very careful of that, Virgo. Also, Virgo, it is Scorpio season, and you have that 3rd house of aunts, uncles, cousins, siblings. There could be a possible passing away of one of those members. So I hate to give you that news. Not all Virgos will go through that. Like I said, 18 to 28 degrees are the main numbers we're looking for here, all right? And last but not least, we have the sign of Libra. Libra, this new moon will take place in your 2nd house of your work, your money, your income, your daily routine, your values, your material possessions, your habits, your work, your ethics, and food. Okay, so there could be beginnings there, there could be endings there, or you could find out secrets there that you did not know about. Okay, because this is the Scorpio new moon. All right, guys, so listen, this is Lee Fitness, Spirituality, Tarot, Astrology. If you would like a birth natal chart, they're free. If you would like a birth natal chart reading, you can contact me on all three platforms: Facebook, Instagram, YouTube. Okay? You can email me at www.leafitnessandspirituality@gmail. All right? So, guys, again, we're in Scorpio season. Okay? It's the season of secrets.